This week we take a close look at a number of review articles on open banking. Will it be termed a success or a failure? Could open banking help retailers better manage the customer journey? We explore. And we look at the new regulations brought about by the FCA on the subject of affordability and now in place. All this and more here in the Frictionless Finance Report. Welcome to the first November edition of the Frictionless Finance Report, our bi-weekly newsletter aimed at those with an interest in open banking, FinTech and consumer experience. Let's kick off. Over the last 2 weeks, there has been a flurry of articles examining open banking's progress over the last 10 months. The consensus seems to be that while real progress has been made in some areas, more work remains to be done in others. Interviews with HSBC's Hital Popat and Zopa's Didier Backlin provide some of the context. While in Finextra, contributor Stuart Jackson gives his take on the progress made so far. Open banking has been shown to affect many areas of commerce, so could it provide a shot in the arm for retailers? Retail Tech News give their views on how it could potentially help retailers manage the customer journey and potentially lower card costs. New regulations from the FCA affecting online lenders on the subject of affordability are now live. We've been talking about this for some time, and we've now been joined by P2P lender Wellendus, who give their views on how open banking provides a ready-made solution for online lenders. Should banks be more wary of fintechs or the large tech companies entering the financial world? Specialist Banker have been talking to tech experts to gauge their views on a Google or Amazon offering banking services. Finextra, meanwhile, have been exploring what more banks can do to ensure continued customer loyalty. The use of data and AI to offer a customer-centric approach appears to be key. A massive well done to our friends at Monzo, who after their latest funding round have attained unicorn status. And finally, will banks still exist in 2030? According to Gartner, there's a chance that they won't. This is complete rubbish and claptrap, according to Chris Skinner. Whose opinion do you agree with? Let us know. Heading abroad, we look at developments at the US, Australia and Asia as open banking gets closer. As Australia looks to implement open banking, there's a slurry of news from Finextra, Investor Daily and Business Insider. Finextra have been looking at the new digital ID in Australia, GovPass. Business Insider Australia have concluded that while open banking will not signal the end for banks, they will have to work harder to retain customer loyalty. And Investor Daily considers the progress made in Australia compared to their counterparts in Japan. In the United States, could the creation of the new Financial Data Exchange herald a new dawn for open banking? This new grouping, which incorporates some of America's biggest banks, looks to safely and securely exchange customers' data. A Finastra report into open banking readiness has revealed that Singapore tops the list, marginally ahead of Australia and Hong Kong. Will Singapore be the next country to implement open banking after Europe and the UK? As always, there's no shortage of news emanating from the UK fintech scene. Where is the best place to set up a fintech company? A new Tech Nation UK report cites the candidates. And of course, we're delighted to see Edinburgh on the list. And how could it not be? And in a KPMG report of top fintech companies, the UK has increased its share. Well done to all involved, and we're delighted to see Scottish and British firms continue to flourish. We finish with a summary of what's new from the ID Co. As we've mentioned, the new rules from the FCA on the subject of affordability are now live. Our final blog in this series offers a ready-made solution for online lenders. The next Open Banking Excellence Meetup group will be held here in Edinburgh on November the 19th. Join over 60 of your peers for an evening of conversation and debate. And if you want to get involved, full details can be found in the text below. Also, we'll be in London on November the 27th for the Open Banking Expo. We look forward to meeting with all delegates and speakers. Our team will be at the expo manning a stand. They are really lovely people, and if you want to book a meeting with them prior to the event, find the link in the text below. And we can't leave you without mentioning Nomo. Our product manager Andrew has written a guest blog for our friends at FinTech Scotland. Again, find the link in the text below. That's all for this week. Do check out the links to the articles mentioned, and we hope you enjoy them. You can find all you need to know from the IDCO by following our blog and social channels. A special thanks to everyone who's recommended articles to feature in this week's Frictionless Finance. If you want to recommend an article or blog, do send it our way. Our email address, as always, frictionlessfinance@theidco.com. Our mailing list for the Frictionless Finance Report has now climbed through 550 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who reads, and if you have colleagues or friends you think would enjoy the report, please do like or share. Until next time.